What's up? Welcome back to the show. Let Culture Speak Live, episode 34. I'm Dolly.
And I'm Jess.
Yep. Share your thoughts with us. Hit that like button. Share this video with a friend and follow the channel. It's free. Scan the QR code and sign up for a chance to win free merch. We'll get into Culture Corner after sports news, so stick around for that. On Savage Sports of the Week, LeBron, Stephen A. Discussion about Bronny again.
And then we got the Tush Push Ban. Other teams can't stop it, so now they hating. They want it out of the league.
Mhm. Conor McGregor for Ireland's Prime Minister. We'll get into that. Just give our quick thoughts on that. Nothing biggie on it. But and then stay tuned in Culture Corner this week. Sabrina Carpenter has been in the news about something explicit, which is a bigger conversation to have. Yeah.
And then we have Tesla's pushback from grassroots protesters. Maybe we'll get into that.
And then teachers, all over the country is getting caught with these minors. We'll highlight just two this week that I've seen. But yeah, let's get into it on this episode of Let Culture Speak.
Bring the mic on, let the culture speak. Gossip sports talk, 7 days a week. From the courts to the streets, headlines stay bleak. Talk shows out now.
I and it fucking froze. Anyways, dude, we appreciate on Clapper. We reached 100,000 views on that thing and 3,000 likes. So we really appreciate that. Um, just a way to get our content out and follow us on all these platforms: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, fan base. You know, which is great. We got 100,000 eyes on a video, so we're getting ourselves out there. Just I see the signs. Just keep pushing, keep going, and eventually we will get to where we need to be. And yeah, we're gonna do this for a long time. Jess, I don't know if you're ready to do this for your like working as a job. Think so?
Hell yeah, bro. I'm in it. I mean, hey,
Mm-hmm.
these days, honestly, depending on what you do at least. But the 9 to 5s don't hit the same.
Nope.
I mean, you can be making in this economy, but us living in the West Coast, we both make good money, and it still ain't enough over here.
Mm-mm.
And that's just how it is.
I mean, in other states, it's like pretty cheap, especially with gas. In California, it's still high gas prices. Average like what 4.49 or so. But starting up a business, starting up something that we created with our hands, and just be authentic and stuff, and just choose prosperity in this life. So we only have one fucking life. We're 30 years old. We're fucking young. We're just gonna put ourselves out there, and that's the goal. So appreciate y'all. Let's get into it, man. We got so much to get to. Okay, let's start with McGregor's presidential run. Yo, check this. Ireland's facing its wildest political shakeup since the Easter Rising. Conor McGregor is throwing his hat in the presidential ring. But here's the real tea. Ireland's dealing with some serious heat right now. According to recent reports, anti-immigration protests have sparked unprecedented civil unrest, while housing costs uh, are crushing the average citizen. McGregor's promising true democracy and nationwide votes on immigration, but critics ain't buying it. Why is this hitting different? Ireland's corruption index score is 77 out of 100. Yeah. And the country's facing its biggest economic test since '08. McGregor's claiming he'll be the people's champs, but with 18 convictions and zero political experience, is he part of the solution or just another problem? Um, just my quick thoughts on it. It's just like a celebrity type of thing again, especially with like Donald Trump. You got all these actors now just giving their 2 cents, or yeah, you know what I mean. What do you think on that? But with all the issues going
Yeah, I
on.
mean, You might as well get the reality stars and the actors in the roles. That's all they
Right.
really are anyway. They're just the
Yeah.
face. So why not have a face that's a professional actor that can really
Follow the
play the
script.
role?
Right. And he's a big known name. People are gonna trust him. They're gonna believe what he says. Coming from the bottom to the top, like people resonate with that. But and then immigration deportation orders up 156%. Housing crisis reaching critical levels. Anti-immigration protests in 12 major cities. Economy facing global trade war threats. Yeah, it's happening all around. It's not just us Americans facing this tax trade tariff war type of thing. Um, we're all suffering, not just us Americans. So, and then public trust in government at a 5-year low. Yeah, government is corrupt, and it's being exposed. And I feel it in my heart that everyone is awake to the whole nonsense of what's going on. Jess came in with her own thoughts, and now she's able to speak on it and stuff. But yeah, you think so, Jess?
Absolutely. Like I said, we're in a time of social media now.
Mhm.
Used to be all you could talk to were your neighbors and coworkers about it. Now people have platforms. There's cameras everywhere. There's videos everywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody can have a discussion at this point. And so, of course, governments aren't doing right by their people, and everybody can talk about it now.
Mhm.
And so, of course, they don't have the people's trust. You're being elected by the people, but not doing things for the people. You
You're
get
doing it for a
elected, and then you do what you
corporation
want.
as a business too. You're looking more for your shareholders than the people that are actually consuming your stuff, and like building up this whole economy pretty much. Yeah, I agree with you.
Absolutely.
Mhm. Real change needs more than tough talk. That's true too. And immigration needs solutions, not sound bites. It does definitely, you know, there is a process that everyone comes in. It just lasts, 4 years. It was just a flood of people coming in, and overwhelming our system in these small towns, and they were suffering, but not everyone was paying attention to that. But and then economic challenges require expertise. Yeah, economists, people that understand the market. But yeah, um, we got a lot to get to. So, but Ireland's at a crossroads, fam. Between housing chaos, immigration drama, and economic storms, the country needs more than just knockout promises. Is McGregor the voice of change, or just another symptom of a system gone wrong? Either way, this fight's gonna be wilder than any UFC match, and the stakes, they're higher than any championship belt. Leave your thoughts on that, guys. Yeah, we're gonna move on. It's crazy though, it's crazy that we're ending up with actors, legit actors in this shit. So yeah, leave your thoughts. Let's move on. You got this, Jess? Ready?
Yes, sir. The NFL's most controversial play, everybody. The Tush Push. The Tush Push Ban. The NFL is about to kill the most unstoppable play in football, and fans are straight losing it. The Eagles' infamous Tush Push. That sneaky quarterback sneak where the whole squad pushes Jalen Hurts forward has been crushing it with a 81.3% success rate.
Brotherly shove again. Hurts is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Push my butt.
On second down, they only needed 1 yard, and they got about 4. Watch the push. Watch how far into the end zone Jalen Hurts doesn't even end up on the ground, and he's 3-4.
But get this, some teams are calling it rugby, not football, and want it gone. But here's the real tea. 0 players got injured from this play in 2024. So what's the beef? old heads saying it's not real football, while the Eagles are like, don't hate the player, hate the game. Type shit.
Yeah.
Is this another case of the NFL killing creativity, or are they saving football's soul? They're hating because they can't stop it. Honestly, let's really look at. Come on, bro. Quarterback sneaks, those in itself without the tush push, damn near don't get stopped either. They do it because they're on a couple inches away, the 1 yard line. Fine, they get rid of it. Just do the wildcat and have a running back do it. They're gonna get rid of this, but the Eagles are gonna figure out a way to. They're gonna find a loophole and still do it. They're gonna find another play to do it anyway. Come on, bro. They're gonna do it again.
It's a smart play though, like especially at the goal line. Like, yeah, man, push that motherfucker over. Let's get this points. Like, it's the smartest shit. Like,
hell yeah, and don't be mad at the creativity, man. But per usual, they dang near, when I forget what players made it famous hopping over the offensive line to block a field goal. They somewhat banned it, not all the way. It's just you can't touch anybody on the offensive line whatsoever if you're gonna jump over the line. I think that's what it was or something. But they still found a way to kind of ban it. And it's like anytime people get creative, people get mad they can't stop it. Figure out how to stop it. Come on. But
that's the whole point of different plays and tricking the other side to get to the goal line. That's the whole fucking point of football, and it's just ridiculous at this point.
So some facts about it. Success rate dropped from 90% in 2022 to 82.4% in 2024. So people are obviously figuring out a way a little bit to stop it. Come on. Y'all got to adapt. Y'all know how to do that. Y'all are NFL players, NFL teams, NFL coaches. That's y'all biggest job. Y'all adapt. Y'all literally do this in game. Like, Eagles scored 22 touchdowns using it this season. 12 teams now regularly use the play. The proposed ban coming from Green Bay Packers, they are big mad, would be the first major offensive play ban since 1934.
Really? That's interesting.
It's not it, man. Yeah. It's not it. A couple quick notes on it. Banning innovation kills the game's evolution, and it does. You need to figure that shit out. You got to figure out how to stop it. Just figure it out. Be as creative as the man that made that play. Come on now. Right. Teams should adapt, not complain. They should. I mean, they should. I mean, look at the cornerbacks. Look at the great cornerbacks in the game. All these rules that have been put on them, for the most part, these men have adapted. And you still have star cornerbacks out there killing the damn game. Gotta adapt. Practice makes perfect. Other teams need to step up. Practice that. If you practice that. Put it, incorporate it. You know it's gonna happen. It's gonna come up on it. Yeah, absolutely.
So it's obviously working for them. So,
rule changes focus on safety, not style.
Crazy.
And football's always changing, so y'all got to deal with that. Like, come on, bro.
We can't do anything about it. We're just watching. Yeah, you're right. Oh, and like the fucking, what's it called? The grab and touch, bring them down type shit. What's it called? I had it, dude. Fuck.
The hip drop.
The hip drop. The hip drop. Was that shit banned already? Because I know we talked.
The hip
about
drop.
That.
The hip drop is banned.
Yeah, exactly.
They just got to figure out how to call a penalty on. I think it was already banned, but it's just. I think it's kind of hard to. I seen a lot of those last season, and it didn't get called. I think those are one of the more harder rules to kind of incorporate, and that's what they said from jump anyway. Like, How do you want them to tackle him? So at the end of the day, they probably gonna give this one to the defense. And hey, at the end, I'm not even honestly, I'm not even gonna hit on that. I'll let the defense take this dub because they've been getting hammered with all these rules. It's been dang near every season. It's a new rule that handcuffs the defense a little bit more. So you know what? Big dubs to the defenses in the NFL. Y'all deserve one. I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all do. Y'all do. Y'all job is already dang near impossible. I'm not even gonna be mad at y'all getting one.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Just instead of banning what works, teams should hit the gym and figure it out because it really works. It's a fucking train right through. But that's just football in 2025. Evolve or get left behind. What's your take? Leave your thoughts on that. Keep the push or push it out. That's what I mean. But yeah. we got a lot to get to. After this last story, we'll get into culture corner for this week. Teachers caught with minors in school, Tesla vandalism, and then Sabrina Carpenter discussion. So yeah, let's move on, man. So LeBron and Stephen A. This past 2 weeks, just crazy. The NBA world just witnessed some wild drama between King James and Stephen A. Smith. When LeBron got in Stephen A.'s face saying, "You gotta stop talking shit about my son," nobody knew what would happen next. But check this. Bronny just clapped back, with his game, dropping a career high 17 points against the Bucks, shooting 7 out of 10. After the game, Bronny didn't hold back, straight up saying, "All that criticism, that shit motivates me. I'm not a fucking robot. I'm human. But watch what happens when you doubt me." Stephen A. singing a different tune, saying, "I might have been wrong, but here's the real question. Was this father-son defense necessary, or did Bronny just prove he can fight his own battles?" That was just one game. But, I give props to it. Yes, that freaking motivates him to do better and shut all the criticism up. But first, Jess, what do you think about like when LeBron confronted Stephen A. Smith? Did you heard about that?
Yeah, I heard about it. I honestly didn't really look into what Stephen A. Smith said word for word. Like, what did he say though? Like, was he talking about Bronny's game, or was he
He
kind
he was
of?
he was talking about Bronny's game, and then I guess ended it with like, "LeBron, why are you doing this type stuff? Just don't bring him, leave him in the G League," telling him to stop it type stuff. Like he was getting at LeBron at that point.
Because I feel like I heard something like he was kind of questioning, as a father, you gotta.
Yeah.
When you say stuff like that, do I think he reacted the way he should have? Hell yeah. Because if talking about somebody's game is one thing, but don't get it twisted. These talking heads, sometimes they get out of line a little bit. Like, you talking about his parenting and his son in a different way at that point. Like, who are you to tell him how to, do things with his son? So absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe do you think maybe he should have talked to him privately about it? Maybe, but you didn't talk shit about him privately about his
No, but
parenting.
he has a new contract of like 100 million. So he is a commentary, and he could speak. But yeah, you just opened the floodgates of when you called out LeBron and being a father and stuff. So this is well deserved. He has the right to do that. You are talking about his son.
You bringing in a whole different layer of speaking into the situation. It's like, okay,
Right.
You could do your job, talk about the game and whatnot, but all that extras. I mean, I'm pretty sure it got the ratings up, but
Right. But Bronny is averaging 12.5 points in his last 5 games. Contract worth 7.9 million over 4 years. Playing time increased to 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. Yeah, I seen the clips, yo. He looks comfortable, man. He looks like he knows what he's doing. He was shooting him those threes, which was clean as hell. Shooting 45% from 3-point range. You got to get that up, man. Already has 3 doubles this season. Yeah, like 5 assists, 3 rebounds, something like that. But
And
yeah,
what people need to
yeah, go ahead.
understand is we're not talking about the number one pick here. He was drafted at a position that developmental players get drafted at. So it may be just the name and who his father is, but y'all need to chill. The man is doing good, for where he's at. He was never going to be the top rookie of the year coming in. Come on, we all knew that. But he's improving each
Right.
game. And that's a positive thing to see. He's
And
developing.
and it's
Can't be
human.
mad at that.
Yeah, it's human that hate motivates you to do better, which is great. Keep thriving, bro. If you're really wanting to be in here, shit, he's all in for 7.9 million. So, you know, he's just gonna keep pushing at this point. Yeah, let him develop at his own pace. Media criticism comes from the territory, of course. This guy's nepotism of LeBron fucking James, bro. Father son dynamics hit different in pro sports. Um, we're gonna see if he's gonna retire in a year or two. We'll see. Performance speaks louder than words, of course. Pressure makes diamonds, but also breaks pipes. I don't know what that means. Yeah, last time.
You don't know what that means?
No.
It's
Any last
basically
thoughts?
like it's not gonna make you fold. You're either gonna fold or you not, essentially.
Okay. But okay. Any last thoughts?
That's all I got. And keep doing
Okay.
your thing.
Sometimes it's not about what's said, but how you respond. Bronny went from being questioned to letting his game silence the doubters. His message is clear. He's not here because of his name. He's here because he belongs. The kid's not just talking; he's balling. What y'all think? Was LeBron right to check Stephen A, or did Bronny just prove he doesn't need anyone fighting his battles? Yeah, leave your thoughts. Man, there's so many comments. I'm probably gonna get to comments at the end, but on our last show. But leave your thoughts on that, guys. Let's move on. We got a lot to get to. Yeah. Let's- oh, okay. From I can't believe this one. From Disney to controversy, yo. Uh, we need to talk about what went down at Accor Arena in Paris. Sabrina Carpenter, who started at on Disney at 12. Remember that Innocent Girl Meets World era just shocked audiences with adult themed performance that got everyone talking. Now 25, she simulated an explicit three-way position doing her hit song Juno, paying a controversial tribute to the Eiffel Tower. But here's the real tea. This former Disney star still has mad young fans who followed her since 2012. Parents, y'all might want to think twice about those concert tickets. Yeah. This show's gone from PG to rated R real quick. Real quick. What happened to that sweet Maya Hart we used to know? I don't. I didn't even watch Disney like that, but for other parents and people watching it, you understand what I'm talking about. Just what your quick thoughts on that, and then I'll lay it out what I'm thinking.
My quick thoughts on it are as soon as people leave the Disney Channel, they kind of don't do Disney Channel things anymore. Like I don't really know what to say. Like Zendaya, she did Euphoria after she was done with Disney Channel. She became a a drug addict on a different TV show. Sometimes the kids can't follow them from the Disney Channel. You're gonna have to find a new Disney star for your kids to watch. Because usually when they're done with Disney Channel, they're done with kid stuff. That means they want to do grown stuff. They want to do things that are their age. She's grown. She's a grown woman.
Okay.
She's not a Disney. She's not a Disney star no more. She's not a Disney kid.
Okay. But tour age restrictions now been reviewed. Several parent groups calling for content warnings. Ticket sales actually increased after controversy. Similar performances planned for upcoming shows. Former Disney co-stars staying notably silent. This is just like a Miley Cyrus. You remember that when she was twerking on Robin Thicke? Oh my god, that was just like, whoa, hello. But okay,
Hey,
like sexualizing wise, this young generation, and it's just been passed down. And we saw it many, many times after Disney. These kids follow them, emulate what they do, you know, just sexualizing in a way for little girls to like, hey, this is so cool. Oh my god, I could wear half clothes and shake my ass too and twerk on a guy. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I've been speaking on this, Jess. You know that, and it just seems wrong.
well, like I said, my stance for it is a little bit different because, like I said, as parents, y'all gotta monitor what y'all children is watching. And she is a grown ass woman. She is not doing these performances on Disney Channel. So, you know what I mean? Like Disney, and from what I've heard, Disney's pretty strict. So these kids can't wait to break out. And when they become an adult and do adult things, that's the first thing they want to run off and do is adult things. They're not going to entertain the kid world forever. So you gotta, stay on your toes with that type of stuff. And
I don't.
you gotta really pay attention to what the content your kids is taking in.
Yeah, and you do whatever you want. It's just my thoughts, my opinions on it, and like, isn't there another way to build up yourself? Emulate in another whole other way. I feel like it was kind of forced because we've seen it time and time over. Disney after famous stars coming out of it, like Vanessa Hudgens, the photo that was leaked about. You remember that? Yeah, see, exactly. We all have.
But that wasn't her though. That was something that got out that wasn't supposed to. So I'm not gonna blame her for something somebody else leaked of her that she probably sent to in trust. But like I said, it's Hollywood, and sometimes these stars that come from Disney Channel feel that they have to be extreme with adding adult content to who they are to get out of that what do you say, that oh, she's such a little innocent girl. Because in Hollywood, it's true, sometimes it's hard to break out from those roles. Sometimes you got to just take that extreme step or they're always going to look at you as that little kid. Like, I know the stars from Harry Potter, it took them a minute to break out those roles. I mean, come on, look at the actor that played Harry Potter. It took him. You still don't really see him in a lot of things, but when people look at him, they see Harry Potter, little boy Harry Potter. Like, there's some roles that define you. And so I feel like she didn't want to be defined as Disney Channel kid star, because sometimes that can affect you getting another job in Hollywood. If people can't see you, what the hell? What happened to my screen? Oh, if people can't see you outside of that role, so there are other ways, but that's the way she chose. So, like I said, at the end of the day, you got to stop relying on these stars to keep their content PG, because Hollywood has showed you time and time again that they don't give a damn about PG.
Nope.
and SEX sells, and they're gonna keep selling it.
There you go.
That's not gonna stop the money
There you
train.
go. See. But yeah, nobody's saying artists can't grow, but there's got to be a balance, between artistic expression and responsible performing. When kids are watching, this ain't just about one show; it's about the whole child start to adult transition thing. We gotta do better. Yeah. So leave your thoughts on that, your comments. Appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, we're gonna move on. We got a lot still to get to. Appreciate it. So yeah, ready, Jess?
Yes, sir. We got 2 teachers facing serious charges in separate student abuse cases. So let me break this down real quick. We got 2 wild cases shaking up the education system right now. In Illinois, Christina Formella, what's her name?
Yeah.
Formella?
Don't know.
30 is facing heat after investigators found messages to a 15-year-old student. Text exchanges like, "I love having sex with you." Oh my god. Bro, why? Found on student's iCloud. She's claiming she got framed, saying the kid grabbed her phone and sent messages to himself. For real? Maybe. No.
It sounds cap, yo. It sounds cap, like some shit, like I don't know, made up story or something.
I mean, man, I don't know. That's man. Meanwhile, in Indiana, Brittany Fortenberry, her case got even crazier with 5 new victims coming forward. We're talking allegations of forcing minors to wear horror masks during assault. Oh my god. Plus giving them substances.
Abuse happened while Fortenberry was a substitute teacher in the Martinsville School District.
The latest victim came forward after Fortenberry's case got significant media attention at the end of February. At the time, the original victim, a high school student, told police Fortenberry had sexual relations with him and at least 5, maybe 10 other students. One of them came forward and in new charging documents filed this week, told investigators Fortenberry gave the boy shrooms that made him feel funny, saying she would wait about an hour before grabbing their arms and sexually touching herself with them. The 14-year-old victim went on to tell investigators that Brittany made him watch while she had sex with his friends and that she would pleasure herself using his school pictures. The boy also recounted a specific encounter at Fortenberry's home, where Fortenberry made them wear masks from the horror film Scream, and they proceeded to take turns having sex with her for the next
Okay, I mean, I kind of see what you're saying. I don't know. Let's wait for the case come out on that one. Let's see.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's a trend to fabricate stuff. Because that sounds crazy as hell. That sounds like some movie. I'm not gonna say they lied or nothing like that, but let's wait for all the facts to come out. I really don't have no comments on that right now. Let's just see what facts come from that. And
you know what?
Crazy.
In the comments I was reading, people were saying like, "Where was these women when we were in high school?" Yeah, they were there, but they weren't fucking. I don't know. Possibly they weren't doing things to other kids. Holy
That
fuck.
just sound crazy to me. I ain't gonna lie. Like that sound wild as hell.
Right.
I don't know about all that, but we'll wait for that to come out. Because like I said, let's wait for the facts. I'm not gonna say nobody lying. I don't want you don't want victims to feel silenced because they could be telling the truth.
Yeah, true.
And if that is true, that's a very unfortunate and that's sick as hell. Because what are you doing? That's nasty. That's so weird. Like you look at kids and be like, "Oh yeah, I gotta get with that kid." Ew, what the hell? That's weird as hell.
Yeah. But latest updates: both teachers placed on immediate leave. Digital evidence being analyzed by cybercrime units. School districts nationwide reviewing hiring practices. Um, they're probably
And
yeah. Go ahead.
for the first story, the reason why I'm like,
Cap.
cause like you tag you grab the kid grabbed her like you don't got no password on your phone.
Mm,
Who don't have a password on their phone?
right.
So that one's a little bit more believable to me. Like, do you don't got no password?
Like it was a plot or something to get them out of, or you know,
I don't know. I don't
Stacy's
know. Go ahead. Go ahead. You
uh,
can go ahead and finish it.
new victim protection protocols being developed. Multiple jurisdictions now involved, but not just women. Yo, I've seen one. It was a guy. There's other abuses of special ed students. A lot of things being highlighted right now. I don't know why. Is social media like really just on that verge of bunch of news calling out people, calling out the, the politicians, these school administrators, everybody. Is this like the time? And like we would never hear shit about this or fathom that shit like this is happening, but it's happening, and it's crazy. But yeah, I agree, Jess. When it does come out, we'll probably give like a quick update of what's going on, but not totally. It is sick as hell. But mandatory device monitoring for staff, I don't know. Cameras in the schools, yeah, most likely. Regular psychological evaluations, yeah, man. I think because it is tough for adults to handle grown ass kids that don't fucking listen, that they think they know better, that they could do whatever they want. And suppress your sexual urges, bro. The fuck, you're gonna go to jail. These are fucking minors. Anonymous reporting systems. It really depends on the schools, right, Jess? Like if they're gonna
Yes.
report it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Because
like,
some districts like to sweep stuff under the rug. They
right.
like they don't want to look bad.
Yeah, it's a bad light. Um, yeah, background checks, definitely. But who knows? They start so innocent, and then as time goes on, they get comfortable. But zero tolerance policies, people. Uh, yeah. Any closing thoughts on that, Jess? But yeah, yeah, we'll definitely follow up on that shit. Ugh.
Yeah, as of right now, what closing thoughts is we gonna follow up. We gonna
Mhm,
as it develops, we'll give you guys updates on this because I need to see how this turn out.
mhm. It
Because
is
yeah,
gross. 100% with you on that. This ain't about bad teachers. It's about a system that failed these kids. We need to do better. Parents send their children to school thinking they're safe, but these cases show we got major work to do. Let's keep that same energy when it comes to protecting our youth. Stay vigilant. Keep your head on the swivel. Listen to your kids, yo. Listen to your kids when they're telling you shit. But yeah, leave your thoughts on that. Crazy story. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's just move on. Let's go. After this last story, we'll react on viral views. Doechii is facing backlash after saying being a straight man is the biggest red flag. So stay till then. Hit that like button, yo. Share and subscribe. It's very much appreciated. Let's get into this last story. Uh, Tesla's nightmare in March. Yo, Tesla's having the roughest month since Blockbuster found out about Netflix. The EV giant stock just took a nosedive, plunging 44% in 2025 alone. Yeah. But here's where it gets wild. We're talking Molotov cocktails at showrooms, torch superchargers, and Cybertrucks getting tagged up like it's in the 90s graffiti scene. 7 states have reported major vandalism from Oregon to Massachusetts. What's got everyone so heated? Musk. New White House gig with the Department of Government Efficiency has folks losing their minds. Meanwhile, Tesla owners are ditching their rise faster than a bad Tinder date. Trade-ins just hit record numbers. It's funny. I bought this before we knew Elon was crazy. Yeah. Unbiased thoughts, Jess. What's your thought on that? Oh, where'd she go? Anyways,
My bad.
Okay.
My thoughts on
Yeah.
the whole Tesla thing.
This whole topic, anything.
You said my unbiased thoughts. I don't know. I mean, like, America go crazy. Like,
Yeah. They're dumb.
at the end of the day, like, you gotta
Why? Why would you do this?
and this is why, and this is probably why in the past people that are in charge of, you know, big name companies, or not in charge, but like they're tied to, don't usually get into politics like this, especially at the way that he has. Because guess what? Not everybody is going to agree with what you're doing. There is going to be a half a majority, or however many people supported the party that you're with, going to be rocking with you. But you got to remember, there's always going to be those opposing people that are not rocking with you.
Yeah.
And the people that ain't rocking with you look at you as an evil billionaire, and they want to see you crash and burn. And that's exactly what your stocks is doing, is crashing and burning. And this is why usually people that have companies tied to them that have a lot to lose don't get into stuff like this. Like, it was pretty a bold leap to jump into that. And you know, a lot of people are that buy your stuff is on that opposing side. You had to have thought about all this stuff before you got into it, before you put your face on it. You know, not everybody is gonna agree, and that's just the way the world is. And so now they over here doing some crazy stuff. They over there doing some crazy stuff.
Honestly, those people are really stupid, man. Like, you're gonna get caught up. There's cameras all over the vehicle. You're gonna get caught. Okay, it's vandalism. That's a crime. Your ass is gonna get caught. And what's AG Pam Bondi, is investigating this shit. So you guys are gonna get caught up. Stop being so dumb and so fucking emotional about it too. You can't do anything about it. That's the thing. You just gotta ride it out, yo. For him,
I mean, it look like they doing something about it right now. Them stocks is looking fucked up. I mean, it ain't funny, but they hurting them.
I see him doing that, saving money for us, because it looks like on the Doge clock, it's like 714 per taxpayer saved, and I hear like a 5,000 stimulus or so from the money being saved. That sounds good too, but a lot of people don't agree with that or even know about it. But like, yeah, not a lot of people are gonna agree with you. Your shit's getting ruined, but it's gonna bounce back up. I even told people, like, buy into the stock. Don't buy the car. Buy into the stock, because the stock market is like that all the time. It will go back up, yo. It will. And there's other things too. Like, I'm hearing, I don't completely agree with him on certain things, and I'm gonna criticize him, and I don't fully trust him. I like what he's doing right now, but like, come on, yo. He's exposing the government. The government doesn't like it. The people that's hitting his pockets, they're gonna fucking call you out. And it came out that Soros is funding these protests and stuff. It's just mind-boggling, and people are reacting to it too. But don't be stupid. We're not stupid to go out and criminalize ourselves in doing that type of stuff. So yeah, there's other stuff. Yeah, go
Well,
ahead, Jess.
it's happening worldwide, my boy. It ain't just out here. It's worldwide. They are not messing with that man right
Yeah.
now. Apparently, he's interfering with elections in other countries. Then they are not messing with that man. So it's not just America. You gotta look at that worldwide news, but it's worldwide. They do not like that man.
Like the
They do not
like
like
the
that
BBC
man.
or something. Like
Yeah, you gotta look at everywhere. It's not just here. It's all over. They are not fucking with him.
yeah.
So
Yeah, no, world's chaotic right now. Super chaotic. Because it's cutting money, man. It's literally cutting money, and it's gonna affect a lot of people. But and there was this one thing that I want to mention that he wants to privatize everything, and I'm following that. I'm listening to it. Like I'm gonna call it out, but he wants to privatize everything, getting rid of elections and stuff. So let's follow up on that. But hey, we had no choice, man. Go back to our videos when we were talking about the election. We had no choice. Okay. Eventually they were gonna get in no matter what. That was the whole conversation we were having. But hey, it is what it is, man. Focus on yourself. Let's focus on this. Join us, join the community, hit that merch giveaway. But Mark Kelly dumped his Tesla, trade-ins. You guys gotta follow up, anyways. But yeah, political risk management, everything we were just talking about, brand loyalty, it's gonna go back up. Corporate leadership, responsibility. He's taking responsibility. Impact on EV industry competition. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if China's vehicles come into here. Yeah,
they're not gonna let that happen.
I don't think so either. With her?
They're not gonna let that happen. And I'm gonna tell you why they're not gonna let
Go
that
ahead, let me
happen.
know.
Their cars are by far better than anything we
Way
have over
fucking
here.
better, bro.
By far, they are taking a big fat doo-doo on anything we got over here, and they will not be able to compete. And I want to say the prices are a bit better too.
Bro.
They're not gonna let them come over here because that would literally put the CEOs over here, these big businesses over here, these billionaires with these car companies over here out of business.
No, you're right.
They would destroy them immediately.
They charge faster and they go farther, yo. That's what is like. Yeah, they're gonna fucking lose. But minerals, minerals and rare minerals, all these battery stuff. That's the shit we're moving to the future, yo. So, yeah. Whether you're Team Elon or Team anyone but Elon, torching cars ain't the answer. It's not. But this whole situation got everyone asking, can a CEO's politics tank a whole company? Yeah, we see that.
Yes, they can.
But buy into it, yo. It's gonna go back up. Tesla's about to find out the hard way, yo. Business. It's gonna go back up, man. Be smart. If you
They hope it's gonna go back up.
Jazz, it will go.
He's begging. I don't know. He begging them employees not to sell their stocks.
That too.
Even his brother sold his stuff.
It's a brand, yo. Tesla's a big brand. If you think
It is
business wise, it's smart.
Even your siblings is like, that ain't a good look. It's not looking good. That man done lost $200 billion.
Yeah, we'll see.
That hurts. That hurts. But we'll see. We'll continue to follow up on it. It's interesting. It's interesting. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. These are new times, and they are very interesting. Yeah. And for the people that don't agree, try not to stress yourself out. And the people that do agree, congratulations. Like, we got to learn to live and move forward.
Yep. talk about it, give your opinions, and move forward. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, that's it, man. We're gonna get into reaction vids from the interwebs, viral reviews, reacting to videos. Yeah. So Doechii is facing backlash about after saying this is the biggest red flag.
What's my biggest dating red flag?
Is it being on the DL?
You're on the right track. I have my answer.
Is it close enough?
You want to guess one more time? What would be a red flag for me?
Bad music taste?
Oh, that is a good one.
Because that's one for me.
That is a good one.
Like,
But that's
what
not
do you
what
mean
I
you
put.
don't listen to Michael Jackson? But okay.
Okay. This is a huge red flag for me.
All right. You know what's so crazy? I was going to say men.
I mean, strike one. You're a man.
Yeah.
And you're heterosexual.
First of all, who's Doechii?
Oh, she famous, my boy.
Well, I did not hear about her until the awards. And what the hell does she mean by that, Jess? You think you could break that down? Because is she attacking straight men? Like, what do we do?
I don't know, bro. I think just men are not popular in general right now. Just straight men, like,
really?
I don't really know what to say. Like, I don't even know what she is, what she identifies as, if she's.
But it was heard that her ex cheated with another man. So
Her ex cheated with another man.
So maybe she feels some type of way about that too. I don't know the full.
Maybe that's why the girl said DL men first.
Maybe. What do you mean DL men? Down low men?
Down low. Yeah, down low men. That's what DL men means. Means a man pretending to be straight but really likes men.
Yeah, I think that's it too. That she feels some type of way about that. Hey man, don't attack straight men, all right? We're not all the same.
I have no comment, bro. I have no comment.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why would she say that? And she got hella backlash for it. Like, what's up with men? What's up with straight men? We ain't all gay.
Hell yeah, she got hella backlash for it because men don't want to be attacked. You know what I mean? They're gonna come to their own defense. But women kind of don't give a damn no more, and they gonna talk shit about y'all all the time.
I don't care. I don't give
because they don't like y'all.
I don't give. But hey, this question, like, do we need men? I've seen videos of that. Do we need men?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, I don't. I mean, what do you mean by need? Like,
I don't know. Women are saying they don't need men, like in these videos. These very young women. What is up with people attacking us?
I don't know, bro. They don't, like I said, they don't fuck with y'all for real. I'll be in my own world. Right. I don't enter those conversations. I just see them. I have no comment on those type of things.
Yeah, me either. It's just weird. It's just fucking weird. Man.
I think at this point in my life, I'm just not
caring.
I don't know. Yeah, like I'm just like I kind of don't care. I guess because it just doesn't pertain to me, so I'm just like, okay, whatever. I don't really care. Like I'm not.
I don't care either. It's just a conversation that people are.
Yeah. It's just I view it differently. I hang out with you guys all the time, and then I see it from a woman perspective too. You know what I mean? So it leaves me in the middle. Like it's kind of like I can look at the big picture. I feel like when people are having these arguments or these conversations, nobody's ever really wrong, but nobody ever really wants to hear each other out anyway. Men ain't listening to women and women ain't listening to men. At the end of the day, that's just kind of where I see it just gonna always break down. Both sides don't want to hear what each other really has to say. It's a
Wow.
they're both, to me, both sides are always thinking about what they're going to say next as opposed to listening to what they actually said. You can't listen if you're trying to respond already. Nobody wants to hear each other. So these things I feel are never going to be resolved because nobody want to hear nobody.
And
And that's just how I feel
if
about
you
it.
like dig deeper in my head, it's just like it seems like it's like a sex war because in the media it's just like guys shitting on girls, girls shitting on guys, and it just seems like an intentional thing. And now look at us, we're fighting like crazy. She says some shit, they don't agree. He says some shit, and I don't know.
As a whole, it's just a mess all the way around. Sexism, racism, the whole woo-wop. It's just a mess all the way around. And it's just too much. It's too many things going on to even fathom to try to fix it or even where to start. And what are you fixing exactly? You know what I mean? It's just too much going on. And that's why when those type of conversations come up, I exit left because I'm like,
Man,
I'm just trying to live, man. I'm just trying to have the best life that I can while I'm here, and
for sure, Jess.
you know what I mean?
Hey, we love all all I don't even know anymore. It's like how many? Is there two? Is there one? I don't know.
We love
Yeah,
everyone.
there you go. But yeah, leave your thoughts on that. Yeah, awesome ass show. But closing thoughts. What's your closing thoughts on this? The hella shit that was going on, man. For this week, yeah. But everyone's
Closing thoughts.
What's the moral of the story?
I hope of what we just talked about, or everything.
The morals of everything.
I hope them teachers didn't really do that, and I hope some teenagers is just taking it too far with the fun, and it really ain't fun. It's horrible. I hope that ends up being the case. Please be the case. Conor McGregor, I don't know. That's a wild one to me. The NFL, big dubs to the defense. They finally got one. They finally got one.
Smart, yo.
But that's also true. But like I said, I can't hate. They always handcuffing the defense. So you know what? Hell yeah, I gotta give that one to the defense.
And give it up to Bronny, bro. Keep pushing, man.
Big dubs to Bronny. He fighting against adversity. He don't care if everybody's talking crap about him. He's gonna prevail. He's gonna improve, and he's gonna keep doing his thing. Every night you see him on the court.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter, she gonna keep doing her thing. Make sure you watch what your children is doing, because they do not care. They are not there for your child's entertainment to a certain point. And if your child sees it, so be it. Another corrupted kid that they can influence.
And the Tesla thing, guys, stay out of trouble, yo. It is what it is. Y'all gonna go to jail for vandalism. It's a crime, yo. You got caught. That's it.
Yeah, guys, try to stay out of jail.
It's not worth
it. If you don't mess with the man, find happiness in the fact that his stocks are plummeting.
There you go.
Because that's really what's hurting him for real. So, and you got to remember, he's only a part of the Tesla organization. Tesla was still I think Tesla was a thing before he even got there, wasn't it? I thought it was. So remember the other people that you are still affecting. You know, the people that work at these dealerships, you know, they still have to have a job.
Yeah, true.
You know, I know you don't mess with them, but like I said, be happy about the stocks. Let those people have their quiet days at work.
Bro.
You ain't got to buy the car, but them just sitting on the lot hurts just as
Right.
much.
They gotta sell it.
You
but
know, they have insurance on these places. Remember
True.
that. So you burning them down, his insurance is covering it. He's I think they still collecting a check when y'all burn them shit down. So I don't know if that's really the way to go, unless y'all do it to the point where the insurance drops them. But
Right.
they covered, like they're getting reimbursed for this. So
Okay.
maybe just let it sit there and nobody buy it.
Yeah, no, great moral story, Jess. Awesome show. But stay current on the latest sports, celebrity, and culture news. Hit that like button, share this video with a friend, and follow the channel. Tap the notification bell so you never miss a new video. We're dropping fresh content every week. So many comments. If I just all on the fucking fight. Not the fight. The baton.
The track
Yeah.
runner.
Hella.
Yeah, that was a hot story last week.
I'm just like, damn. But
there was one comment that I found hilarious on TikTok. I think somebody has said they wound their arm back to yesterday and hit him in the tomorrow. I think that's what they said. I think that's what they said, but that was hilarious.
Hey man, she learned her lesson. Me personally don't think she should face charges. You know, she's gonna learn from her mistakes. She should apologize and move the fuck on.
Has she apologized yet?
No, that I've heard of. I don't know. I'll look it up.
She ain't learned. She ain't learned. If she ain't apologized yet, she ain't learned nothing.
But yeah,
you can't even apologize.
Leave your thoughts and comments, guys, on any of the stories we did. Appreciate y'all being here. Positive note. Positive posts. Ending the show on a positive note. The law of attraction states that whatever you focus on, think about, read about, and talk about intensely, you're going to attract more of it into your life. Jack Canfield. Have a great rest or your week, new week. Stay blessed. See y'all next week. Peace out. Yeah.
If it's sunny where you live in, go fish and catch you a big fish. Catch you a big fish and send in the pictures. Send them in. We might post them. We might, if you catch a nice fish, we'll post you, give you a shout out.
We're going tomorrow, so that shit finna be fun.
Sending them fish pics, sending them fish family picture days. We might post you, shout you out.
Oh, and it's my mom's birthday, man. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, we're gonna spend time with her tomorrow, yo. But yeah, peace out, guys. We'll see y'all next weekend with more Let Culture Speak. Peace out.